Alright, so welcome back. It's episode 3. I did let things run so I could get my inserters done here. So let's start getting these inserters set up on these things. Excuse me. Alright, so we got our inserters set up. Let's put some coal in here just for the time being. And let's see how much we got. We don't have enough. Let's go back over here. We're ready to get the next research. Let's get armor so we can get some decent armor on. I usually don't build that first suit of armor. That ain't too bad for only 4 units. So hit Alt again. Okay, so what we're going to do for right now is we're going to go ahead and get some stone. And I need a box. Did it make it? No. And we're going to just grab some coal here, even though we're doing pretty good now on coal. Let's go down here by the stone. Get rid of some of these trees in the stone, because we're going to set up a stone miner. So we need 20 stone to get this started. Because we need 4 burner miners. Okay, so we got enough to make the miners, so we'll just click all 4 of them. We'll kick a box down. And then we'll, as we get the miners going here, we'll just kick them in. And they'll all put right into the boxes. We'll load these up with coal. And we should be able to get enough to make our other 8 furnaces. So we'll need 40. Yeah, it's going along pretty nicely. I found that this works the best. Once I get going, I usually do use a few electric miners. Sometimes I'll do the same kind of idea with the electric miners. Okay, so we got 8. So let's make the last of them. There we go. Cut up through here and grab some more coal since we're going by. Because I'm sure our iron needs some coal up here by now. There we are. We got a couple of these still running on wood, so nice. We're kicking quite a bit of this ore through the things. We should have a full half belt of plate. So nice. So we'll snag all that up. Let's go backwards and build these from the bottom up. Okay. So I'm sure you can see my pattern here. I'll just turn this one this way, bring it over. Oops. I do that too often. Like I said, if practice making mistakes makes you perfect, I'm going to be the most perfect person there is. So let's see. We can make 18 of these buggers. We're going to have a whole lot of them. More iron here. We're going to need it to make the mining drills. So I want 1 more, but that's enough for the moment. We're already starting to get them in, so we have to wait for some of these other ones to get done. While we're doing that, we'll put the power poles in. Oh, these things out until we're completely out. Grab a bunch. Then we'll get these furnaces going. There we are. So now we're gonna see, where is that thing? Is it directly north of where I'm at? Yes. So we'll line up with that pole and nice. If I need more stone, there's plenty of big stones to kill. I guess I gotta kill stuff since there's no biters to kill right now. Okay, we got 3, so we'll set it up like we're expecting to have 4. We'll start there. Since that tree's in the way, we'll put that one there. This actually might be enough coal, to tell you the truth. Nice prized. One around the front, one around the back. We definitely don't have enough belt to make it down here, I knew that. Nice, I can't wait till we can use this uranium. I seen something in the stuff about that you can use up the rods that are depleted. So when I was a kid, we went to Fort Benning, Georgia for the 4th of July because my uncle lives down there, near there, or great uncle, I should say, and they were firing DU shells. You could hear those things just going over your head. They just made like a whoop 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 kind of noise going through the air. And they had an APV set up out in the thing, and they had a bunch of dummies in there. And when that DU shell went right through the side of the APV, it just sucked the dummies right out the other side. It's kind of interesting to see. Here in just a minute. Oh, we're only about a third of the way down. Well, we're not that far now. And we're already out of coal down here at the bottom. I figured we would be. Let's make a set of undergrounds and the rest of them. Then I think we're right here, aren't we? Yes. I'm trying to take a magic carpet ride. Okay, I'll apologize. I'm old and I like to reference old songs. So, you might hear some dumb things like that, and I make some really bad puns. Some people think they're funny, but not everybody. So now we got coal coming down, so we'll be able to grab as much iron as we need here. So, let's see. Kill some of these trees again. I'm going to try not to split off too much on these lines. Actually, I think we're going to have to run back and put a couple more miners in at back at the iron patch. Or we could tap this and bring it up into the line, but I think we'll leave it for the iron or steel. I mean. So we're almost ready to go. Let's grab some more out of this. Okay, we're almost there. It's a nice size line. Oh, I remember what I said I was going to do here, and I never did. So let's go down and get some more copper, because I guarantee you we need more iron down in the box, Because I can see heavy armor's not moving again. This way, this way. I'm seriously going to start cutting some stone and cook some of that. And make me a path so I know where to go. Maybe in the next episode we'll do that. Maybe we'll just set up like a little 4x2 cooker and just start cooking it. Yeah, I figured we'd be out of iron. We'll just throw all but that pile of 100 in there. Then we'll go down here and grab some copper. Guarantee that's ready to go, and we got no new coal. That's okay. If we have to, we'll throw wood in it. But it seems to be going, so we'll just leave it alone. Chop our way through the trees here. Summer cold, so I'm kind of sniffly here, so I apologize. Holy moly. I think this is right where we started. I think we're right up here, right here. I know it was right around this area. I'm gonna have more wood. I know what to do with. Usually what I end up doing with it is I run the steam generators as a backup. And I'll disconnect the coal altogether, and I'll have my logistic bots bring all the everything down. How much do we have? We have more than we need. Let's grab like 200. Okay, there's the coal. Now we've got our miners ready. We can go slap them down. And there's no reason to stick one there. Okay, it's gonna be kind of a crooked line, but I just kind of make a little bit coming on this side. Let's do that, because we're going to end up running the power poles all the way down, so. Okay. Now, supposedly it's supposed to take into account things that aren't connected when you're putting in poles now. But that gives us enough there. That should keep us in iron at least until we're ready to build the second one. Then we're just going to ship this line over to the second one, and then we'll bring another line in below it or something to run this line. But for the moment, we got a line running, and it makes me happy. So we're not going to mess with it. It's going to take a little bit for that ore to get over here. Okay, so let's, do we make any yet? No. Of course not. Why would I make furnaces when I know I need them? Okay. So space these out again, like the same as we did over here. I have a feeling we'll end up with 16s at least once we do the other set. We're gonna need them when we do the steel furnaces. But we got 32 furnaces to play with right now, so that's not even counting the ones I just pushed down. I think I got enough copper left. We should be able to make enough of the other units to of the inserters. Okay, let's just extend these lines so both of them can make stuff for us. Well, this one can't, but then, let's see, I think I put 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, okay. Let's make 2 splitters instead of undergrounds. Well, we made a stack of splitters, but that's okay. Let's run this over here. Get ready to do that. Okay. Oh, he's got to miss at least once. Okay, so those splitters are done. We'll start getting ready to get this line going. Once I get the first line or two going, it goes pretty quickly. I just get a little slow here sometimes. So we'll lock that in there. And we'll just make all 44 of them. I think what we'll do is we'll make one more splitter. Well, we don't have enough. I think we need more copper to make another splitter. Yeah, we need more copper to make another splitter, so we're gonna have to run over and get copper. Can't wait till I get that copper unit in there. Pull that back up. How's that one doing? Let's put some more in there. Grab more iron for the gears. Get the copper ones done this set, but we're definitely gonna get the iron and steel furnaces set up. Steel takes a little bit more, but I don't care. There, that should be enough for now. How much copper we got in there? We better grab some extra, grab copper for there. Now, this is about the point where I always kick myself in the butt for not making another unit down here for copper. But I think we will real quick. And we already got enough furnaces, so let's stick one right there. We'll throw that in there. Clear some of these trees out so I can see my furnace. Fortunately, it doesn't take as much copper as it does gears. Okay. And we'll dump half the copper in there with it. That'll keep that running. We should have heavy armor here pretty soon. thing is, I started doing all this stuff and I haven't even made like a front page or splash page or whatever you want to call it yet to do this. Okay, so where were we? We've got everything we need here. You know, just kind of like an intro page. I need to figure out what I want to do before so I can actually post these videos up. Thinking since I like trains, I think I'll probably do it with the trains or something. Do something with the train. But we'll see what happens. Oh, no wonder I didn't have none of them left. Okay. I'm trying to keep these in line so that so people that have OCD don't yell at me for not keeping everything the same. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is just split off of this coal. If we need more coal, we'll just add to it. Let's get electronics so we can start getting some lights and other things. Alright. Let me see, how do I want to do this? Let's just go right down. We'll make another set. And we'll go through like this. Actually, that's not going to work. Let's just try to think how I want to do this. Yeah, we'll go somewhere. Oh, we'll figure it out when we get over there. Probably should have made it one higher so I didn't have to fight. We'll just go like that so we get enough room. And then we'll go like that. Okay, that'll get us our copper in. Now we just need to, or not copper, let's get our coal in. I'm going to keep calling it copper for some dumb reason. We'll make, I don't know if we quite need 11 of them, but let's make 2 piles. And well, like I said, we'll just bring another line in across, hook it in. Then we'll take this already existing line and pull it over to the third one. And we'll just keep doing that each time until we're where we need to be. Of course, I haven't gotten them done yet. Well, there's the first 5 getting done. We'll go up 5 and then we'll come down 5. So we got both sides of the belt filled. Okay, we're getting the first of them done. Oh. Okay. Let's just might as well start running that downwards. I'll move some of these power poles. Let's see. Let's move it up 1 and over 1. That'll be okay. And we'll just move this one this way 1. I think we're good. Just need to make some more belt. We just started making them, so they're not going to be very even, but that's fine with me, I guess. Okay, so we have stuff moving. Okay. surprise there. I can't wait till we get the bus done so we don't have to... So we just go and steal stuff from the bus, and once we get our logistic robots in, we can get them bringing stuff to us. Okay. We should have made a couple of 5 piles and then did this. As you can tell, I'm kind of impatient. I don't like waiting for stuff. That's why I like everything being built for me by the factory. It's much easier to just come in, supply up, and go out, and not have to worry about running out constantly. Even though I do my share of that even once I'm well supplied up. Okay, so we'll go like that there. I got no undergrounds, nothing to make them with. So let's clear that thing. Let's make some undergrounds. We'll make a couple stacks of them, or a couple things of them. Come across like that. Lock them in so we don't have to lose the spot anymore for them. Oh yeah, another thing, got it is hitting the wrong key. I've done that more times than I can count already. Well, it looks like we're definitely gonna get, we got the iron done. This is where I always kind of think it gets a little harder to do. Once in a while I'll say heck with it with this, but the problem is you use so much iron, because what I've done in the past to make steel is I'll take and start the next row right off of this edge, off of here, instead of double rowing it like I did here. It's fine when you're using furnaces and stuff to do it like that, but it gets kind of a pain, I found, if you don't do it this way. For me anyway, because I use a lot of steel. Or iron. I'm sure a lot of you guys do too. Okay, so let's grab some more iron, grab some more belt. Okay. We'll at least get the steel started. This is just my basic setup for steel. Even once we get furnaces, it looks almost exactly the same for steel, except for, obviously it's furnaces. Steel takes up a lot of space, so I try to do what I can to get it all done in one shot. We're still making belts, so we'll get some trees chopped here since we got to make another row. I'm just glad we don't have like bronze and have to mix copper and tin together or something to make bronze. Okay, we got... What do we want next? How about we get optics done? Because I think we need that for the lights as well. Run steel down like that. Let's see. No, we just need we don't have enough. I think we got 6 left, so we're gonna have to run down to stone here in just a little bit and make some more units. Yep, we have no stone left, so let's go down and get stone. Extra stone. Like we need this little stone patch here when we get that huge one right next door. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna take. I'm gonna have to do it somehow with miners and just make a ton of stone bricks, because otherwise that's just going to be kind of look like a zoo there with all that mess. Because I don't like building over the top of it if I can help it. Well, we're not going to build over the top of that, but it doesn't matter. We'll get it all out of there. Alright, so we're just about out of time here, but I want to start getting these furnaces built. As you can see, it's just a standard thing, you know, and then pretty much what I do is just, you know, bring them across. So instead of having just one set, you got a whole bunch of them. I'm not close enough. So what I think I'm going to do is, in between episodes here, I'm going to finish this one off and get the next one started, so you don't have to sit here watching me run back and forth to the stone field picking up more stone and iron and everything else. Alright, well, I will see you in episode 4.